Hi everyone and welcome to a Work With Me session. I'm Susanna and you're watching a Tweak.Health video. This morning we're going to talk about some exercises that you can do at the office, and all you need is a wall, and we will be focusing on your abdominals and your legs. So we're going to get started with a wall sit. So if you just pop yourself back with your back flat against the wall and your feet about 1/2 meter out depending on how long your legs are, but you basically want your knees to be behind your toes when you squat down. So you're going to sink down into about a 90-degree angle with your knees, or as close as you can depending on how sore you get. If you feel alright, you can get to the 90 degrees unless your knee hurts. Press in hard with your heels and hold. So we're going to be holding this wall sit throughout the ab exercise that we'll be doing next. But obviously if you're feeling uncomfortable, you're exhausted, just stop and then just stand up and you can be out of it. But I want you to see if you can challenge yourself to stay for the whole 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. So we're going to get started popping your arms behind your head, and we're going to do some side bends. So you basically try and keep your back and head against the wall while you pull your abs on to pull your elbow to your rib cage without letting your hips move and your knees move. So everything below should be stable. So when you do this, we're going to aim for 20 left and right. Okay, about this pace, and each time you're trying to get a little further, so you're working your abs into a longer range of movement here. Okay, so then once you've done the 20, you're going to come back to the middle and rotate, tap the side of the wall. So now you're going to try to actually get as much middle back movement and ab crunching as you can while keeping your legs still. So again, you're going to work on doing that 20. And then once you've done the 20 of that, we're going to do the side reach down. So you're going to go tap the floor next to your opposite foot with your opposite hand. So left hand, right foot, right hand, left foot. And you just alternate between the two, making sure that your legs don't budge at all. So once you've done the 20, the next one is just a roll down. I'm going to start with a diamond shape up here. So you're engaging the top half of your upper back. Roll down and kind of go knuckles to the floor as low as you can go, and then reach back up. The idea here is to do a body roll down. So you're peeling your head and then your back one segment at a time down off the wall to try and do this without hinging off, okay? So a lot of you might be feeling like you just want to pluck yourself off the wall, whereas we want to try and get as much lower back and upper back stretching as possible. So you want to roll. So we're going to do 10 of these, okay? And then we're going to burn out the legs a little bit more if it's not sore already. So holding this position, you can put your hands on your hips. Next one we're going to do is a side tap. Out to the side and back. You can bring your feet a little closer this time now when you do the side tap, just to make sure that you got your balance still. And the chance is to actually stop wobbling your upper back as you do this. So you're kind of side tapping without letting your upper back move at all. So it's actually a lot of stabilization with your trunk. Side tap back in, side tap back in, side tap back in. Okay, so you're going to work on 10 on each side or 20 overall. And then we're going to finish off with bringing your heels into that hip width apart, and then lifting one heel up, then the other one, then double together. So it's a sequence of 3, 1, other leg, then together, 2, and you want to do 10 sets of these 3. 3, side, side, together, side, side, together. And if your leg's not burning, it should be by now, okay? So you want to try and do 10 sets of that. Okay, so that's when you can finish and get out of the wall sit position. The next one we're going to do is into a hitch, or a Beyonce hip hitch. So this time you're standing against the wall with one leg pressing to the wall, balancing on the outside leg. You want to try and achieve an upright posture as much as possible. Hand on the hip, and you're just dropping the hip that's touching the wall down and upwards. Down and upwards. So you kind of hitching that inside hip up and down like where my hand is. Okay, down, up. Small movement, and I'm using my bum here, the side part of my bum, to do that move. So you shouldn't feel this in your legs too much or into your knee for sure, but if you do, then you probably need to just back off this one and just do a hold. See if you can hold that position for between 15 to 30 seconds, and that will work the muscles squeezing your bum really tight. This one's great for those of you that struggle with knee pain when you're running. Then you want to do the other side. So doing the hitch. So you can work on doing 20 mini hitches, or even just doing some holds, 15 to 30 second holds by about 3 sets of that. Then the next one we're going to work on is your running man. It's the same position, but this time we're doing a full kind of single leg squat and then a rise up, like you're almost going to go for a jump or a layup. So So you're really driving forward this inside knee, and then you're really keeping pressed the whole inside leg into the wall, so it gives you that resistance. And this is where you're actually working on your big glute max muscle, the one that actually sticks out. So for those of you who are wanting to grow your booty, this is a great exercise choice. And then you would do the other side as well. So try and do between 10 and 20 of those ones, but hopefully you are in pain, or good pain. And I'll see you guys on Thursday to work on the upper back when you're in the office at the wall. See you then.